What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, my name is Irene Kadhambi and this is the DIY corner. So today we are talking about taking down long-term protective styles and how to detangle the hair to reduce breakage. And I don't know if you remember these braids, but I installed them on my friend like 3 months ago. We installed them on 19th of June and took them down on 18th of September, so they were exactly 3 months old. And as you can see, the new growth is quite long. So first I estimated the length of her hair and then trimmed the braids to reduce the time it would take to take them down. And then using the rat tail comb, I unraveled the braids. So where you see that whitish stuff, the hair has formed a knot. So I applied some oil there to kind of soften it up. Yeah, and I continued doing this until I finished taking down all the braids. I didn't detangle first, but if the hair wasn't that old, then there wouldn't have been that knot and I would have detangled as I go. But this one, I really needed the knot to soften. I think I lost some of the footage, but when I finished taking down the braids, I realized that the knots are not softened enough. So we covered the hair with a plastic bag and left that overnight and detangled the following day. And as you can see now, the knots are quite loose, so it's quite easy to detangle. And I started first with finger detangling because if you pass a comb through that knot, then you're likely to break the hair. So first I detangled completely with my fingers, making sure to take down all the shed hair. And once I finished on a certain section, I'll just twist it up. With this section here, I noticed that the knot was really tight, so I added some more oil and continued with the rest of the hair. So I'll show you how I handled that at the end.
So what you're saying is it's not enough. Just write it off like a prescription drug. You've been fussing how we never touch, but who can bother with this kind of fussing when we've been walking this blind? Frustrated, outdated, what's on your mind? Drove for this time, all on the line. Try trading me places, what would you find? When we've been walking this blind, frustrated, outdated, what's on your mind? So what you're saying is it's not enough. Just write it off like a prescription drug.
once I was done detangling the rest of the hair, I went back to this section where the knot was a bit hard, and still it was hard. So I needed help of some tool. I decided to use the comb. I should have used maybe a toothpick or a needle, but I think I was a bit lazy to go get them, so I used whatever was nearby. But as you can see, I'm not using any force with the comb. I'm just using it to help me loosen the knot, and then I continue finger detangling. This is really important because if you use any force, then the hair breaks, and it will break from that area where you have a knot, so it means you lose a lot of length. Yeah, and I think at this point I should mention that when you decide to go for long-term protective styles, then you should prepare yourself for this when detangling, because it's kind of time consuming.
So what you're saying is it's not enough. Just write it off like a prescription drug. You've been fussing how we never touch, but who can bother with this kind of fussing when we've been walking this blind, frustrated out.
This is the amount of hair she lost from finger detangling. I don't really think it's too much for 3 months. Remember, we shed 50 to 100 strands of hair per day. So once I was done with the finger detangling, she washed the hair. We did a protein treatment, followed it up with a moisturizing treatment, and all that was done while the hair was still twisted. Then after that, I'm now using the Mikala leave-in conditioner. And I worked on a section at a time, that is the twisted section at a time. So I made sure to really rub it in to make sure that all the strands were well coated. Then after that, I sealed in the moisture using my whipped shea butter. I have a video on how I made this shea butter. It's a Ayurveda infused butter, and that video is not up yet, but I'll share it soon, maybe the coming Friday. I'm not so sure, but if you're interested, be on the lookout. Then after that, I went in now with the detangling brush. Now this is the second step of the detangling, and as you can see, I'm really gentle, starting from the ends to the roots, and we hardly have any shed hair on the brush because I really did a good job with the finger detangling. After that, I straightened the hair using the tension method because she wanted it braided again immediately. So normally I stretch my hair using the African threading or the matutas or the braids, but now in this case we really didn't have time for that. That's why I used the tension method for the blow dry. Again, it's so gentle, and I did it on medium heat.
Just write it off like a prescription drug. So what you're saying is it's not enough. Just write it off like a prescription drug.
We are done. I was loosely twisting each section after stretching it, and now I just wanted to comb it out so that we can see how her hair looks. And I'm really happy with her progress. I've been doing her hair for 1 year now because I did her hair the first time last year around October. So it's been a year, and I can see really a big difference from when I started making her hair to now. She has really retained a lot of length, and I normally do everything, like from detangling to braiding. The only thing that she does is wash the hair. Yeah, and I'm really happy with the progress. I know the hair requires some trimming. We've really never done it, and we'll do that when we are not in a hurry. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload new videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.